Друзья, из-за того, что YouTube постоянно блокирует видео, мы выложили полный бой в наш телеграм-канал. Ссылка в описании, переходите, проверяйте.
Record 36 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Ben Rothwell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 33 wins, 11 losses. He stands 6 feet 11 and 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 265 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Beverwijk, the Netherlands, Stefan, the Skyscraper Struฟ. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, third man in the octagon for this one in the heavyweight division. Thank you, Chrissy. Ready to go here, round one of a possible three. Stefan Strouv. Turned pro back in 05, a month and a day after his 17th birthday. Ben Rothwell's been at this MMA thing since 2001. The fighters touch gloves and we are underway. It's Rothwell in black, Strouv is in blue.
Strouv expects Rothwell to rush him and try to take him down. He says if he stays at range, he's going to just pick him apart.
Strouv says at times in the past he's been anxious. This week, not so much, relaxed, and says really feeling the way he used to feel when he had his best results in the UFC.
Big leg kicks here from Strouv early. Rothwell just so unorthodox in his movement. The way he feints with his hands and changes his stance is constantly. He's a difficult guy to deal with.
Yeah, he's very difficult to deal with. The one thing about Ben, though, as he's gotten better, right, he's developed this new style of fighting. He's become very, very square. And you saw Junior Dos Santos really take advantage of that with those front kicks, popping him with the jab, really just taking full advantage of the entire target. I mean, Ben gives you the whole canvas to paint on by being so square.
Oh, smart move there, Strouv. Attacking Ben's calf, going low with it. And he's so long, you can get away with that, right? He can reach out and do these kicks, and you're nowhere near his chin.
Yeah.
You might try to counter, and you're missing.
When you're fighting the guy as tall as Strouv, though, you got to sometimes take some to give some.
Yeah.
And hope that yours lands better than the ones that he's throwing.
There he gets, Ben closes the distance.
Strouv also pretty dangerous from his back if Rothwell is able to succeed in taking him down. Rothwell as yet has not taken that approach.
Strouv is actually keeping him in the clinch with the overhook. So even if Ben wanted to break, he'll have difficulty because Stefan either keeps him in tight or he keeps him at range. He never leaves Ben in that middle range where he can be successful and Stefan can't. He recognizes where the danger is with Rothwell.
Nice attempt there from Strouv, but Ben just rode that trip, that judo throw out. Stayed in good position and ends up pressing him. He's trying to change levels here and get a takedown. But he's so tall, man. He's difficult. He can just put his arm down, and he's about as tall as me when he does that.
Yeah, I mean, Strouv did a great job of floating the hips, staying up on his feet. He needs to try to get back out at range, though. This is good for Rothwell.
Catch the all-new UFC Live. It's each and every Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Pacific, only on ESPN2. The weekly 30-minute show gets you primed for all the Saturday night action, plus the latest news and information from around the sport. It's UFC Live. It's every Friday. It's on ESPN2.
Oh, beautiful head kick. Wow, Strouv, John, he is relaxing here. I mean, we talked about it before fight week.
Right on
man. Oh, that hurt him bad.
Strouv writhing in pain.
Oh, that's not good. Like, listen, I know it never feels good, but you don't usually see somebody rolling around quite like this. That really,
Looks like they're going to get a doctor in here.
He gets 5 minutes. Oh, man, yeah.
That's a big foot hitting your cup.
Yeah. And he's right in front of us, man, and he is in pain. That's legit. He's not faking this, guys. And Stefan Struve's a tough dude. For him to be laying on the ground right now.
Looks like the doctor's trying to get him to stand up because he believes that'll expedite the healing process, but easier said than done, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you probably feel sick to his stomach right now. That any of you guys out there have been hit there, you all know what's going on.
Yeah.
Give him a little time and see up on the heels.
To the ladies watching,
Oh, you think they're up?
I don't know how to explain it to you. But this does not look good for this fight. And then the crowd's going to boo. What do you want him to do? He just got kicked by a heavyweight in the cut. Get over it.
Crowd a little lathered, but can we not boo the fighter who just absorbed an illegal strike, inadvertent, but...
Weight on your heels, it might help drop if they're up.
I don't know if you just heard what Big Dan said.
That's
You
not
can
how
imagine
they
if they're up, that ain't good.
That's not how they come down.
Want a hand standing up? I'll help you.
So Struve said, I think that he maybe is feeling it in his stomach. I mean, there is nothing fabricated about this reaction. He is still writhing in pain and not getting to his feet, despite the doctor's suggestion that he do so.
Oh, man,
He's got
he
plenty of time.
Sit up.
He's got plenty of time. He's trying to find a comfortable spot. You know, he tried to go forward, too much pain. This is the only place right now where Stefan feels comfortable. I mean, there's nothing worse than that. I mean, he says it's in his stomach.
Yeah, he's grabbing at his stomach, and crowd trying to will Stefan Struve back into this fight, but...
6'11". I know it was not intentional, it was accidental. I know you're not like that, but I'm going to give you a warning. It's going to be a hard warning. Please watch the groin up there, okay? All right?
Yeah, we know in the past, Krokop had a similar situation where, I mean, I'm no doctor, guys, but
if you feel it up in your stomach,
go. Yeah, they can be lodged in
they're
places.
not supposed to be in your stomach.
They're not going there. Yeah, no.
They're not supposed to be in your stomach.
About a minute and a half.
So 3.5 minutes of the allotted 5 minutes have expired.
I don't think we're...
I mean, he got kicked low by a heavyweight. You know, I mean, I know the crowd wants to see a fight, but, I mean, he got kicked with a heavyweight. I mean, this is crazy, the reactions that they're giving Stefan right now.
Well, he seems like he's trying to get buoyed a little bit by the crowd. Of course, if this fight does not continue, it would be a no contest.
But I mean, Stefan has to make the right decision for his career.
Yeah.
You know, you don't listen to the fans in the arena.
Something really wrong.
Yeah, because when is Stefan Struve going to be in the Washington, D.C. again? You know, no matter how upset the fans are with him in Washington, D.C., he has to make the right decision for his career.
Do you hear when Stefan looks up and positive, they're cheering for him. When he puts his head down again, they're both listen.
This is insane.
At least this crowd's in sync. DC, good job. All right.
1 minute.
All right, he's got 1 minute left, says the referee, Dan Mergliotta.
Man, and this is completely unintentional from Rothwell. Anybody that's seen him fight as a competitor, he would not. That was not on purpose. But when you're a big old heavyweight and that foot hits the cup, it can do damage.
And this crowd is in hysterics. Everybody's laughing and having fun. This is weird.
Louder. This is more loud than anything we've seen all night, actually.
Stefan is not having fun, I can tell you that.
Good.
Man.
Oh, man. But now I'm worried about...
I wonder what his coaches have to say about this.
Go ahead.
And I mean, we're only how far into this round over here right now?
You watch the groin, all right?
Yeah, this is probably the funnest action we've called all night.
Yeah.
The way the crowd's reacting. And we've got some great finishes.
Oh, man, he's got to be big head kicks from Struve.
Oh, Rockwell's going after him, though. I mean, if you're Ben Rothwell, though, you can't even knee right now.
No.
If you're so tall.
Yeah, you don't even want to risk it. You're done.
You're done.
It's over.
Some referees, even if an illegal strike is inadvertent, will still dock a point because of the damage, you know, and try to sort of even the playing field moving forward in the fight. Dan Miragliotta did not choose to do so.
Nice uppercut work here from Rothwell. He's got to be careful on the break, though. Struve is really showing these head kicks looking sharp tonight. Oh, beautiful leg kick. That might hit the knee, though, of Rothwell.
Oh, low calf kick lands for Struve with authority.
Yeah, and when you're 7 foot and you're landing those, it doesn't take many of them. And Ben Rothwell better start going forward, because if he starts backing up and absorbing, the strike's a step of Struve, he's going to be in trouble.
Struve touches the body. Rothwell closes the distance, got clipped on the way in. All right, final seconds of the round. We'll see if the stool does Struve well.
Het nagelen maar de kloot doen. Neus in, mond uit.
Breathe. If you know he wants to set up those kicks, I need you to counter them or block them. Deep breath.